A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
What's got you in such a good mood? Do tell. Something good will come of today. I just know it. You're always such fun.
Oxcart. Ots make for relatively safer travel.
It would allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
I say it. We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. You have my protection.
I learned of a forgotten riftstone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it if you like.
Turncoat in every place.
Well done. Seems we have enraged our foe.
Might you not use their rage to our advantage? We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Here we go again.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
Violin.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
You're going to regret that.
Skin for it. You're really pushing your luck. must be losing my nerve.
The answer is no. Ask again.
Ah, things will sort themselves out. Well done, Master.
We've a choice of where to go, but how to know the path best traveled?
Let us examine each path carefully before we decide.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look.
Let my magic grant you an elemental.
Hard, be sure to avoid open flame.
Don't drag this out.
Come on then.
Would you mind coming over here?
Someone's asking for a drubbing.
Stilling its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done. The enemy has called reinforcements. It seems they mean to match our might through strength of numbers.
What has stricken you, Arisen? I will protect you.
Tis a boat worthy of fortune. Lord save our best will do.
Really? Now?
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. usurp the minds of hordes.
We cannot afford to fall prey to such attacks.
By your leave.
Priority is to douse those flames.
Now, while the heart is exposed.
It seems we have enraged our foes.
Strike me if you can!
We would do well to keep the high ground and fighting with incline. It will make overpowering our foes more simple.
Make it quick. I ain't keen to drag this out. Bugger this! How'd I end up?
Over here, if you please.
That bloody hurt! What the?
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. Why?
Each to their own. The hobgoblin!
Our foe is susceptible to lightning attacks.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Ice's sting is yours to wield.
Someone, help me!
Someone is being attacked, Master. Perhaps we ought to intervene.
You have my support.
You have my gratitude. Pray, take this.
A friendly face at last.
If I might be so bold, I fear there are none else to whom I can turn.
Oh, thank you. I am in...
We are to escort our charge to the cenotaph. Shall we be on our way? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Wolves, if I've ever seen them.
Fire will prove effective against this foe. A common reward, frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. It is hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Seems we have it raised that way.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Stilling its pulse is no need, but it can be done. Now, while the hearts are exposed. Look out, Griffin! We're under attack! 'Tis the simplest strategy that our foe most abhors. Rock out from under it and strike edge.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together.
Oh, faster, Risen! I will be with you at this moment!
I am brave. You can count upon me to return.
All right. Cyclops tusks are valuable materials. Shall we see if we can't break one off?
And what good will that do us against God? You must needs focus.
I shall not fail you.
Douse the flame before 'tis too late.
Its heart is vulnerable. Miss not this chance to strike it.
As it breathed its last. Where are the skeletons? Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smacked beyond repair. Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure. We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises. I could have done no better.
I'm merely here to...
Splendid.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
Whoa. Oh, 'twas but a trick of the light.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Efficiency at its best.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Oh, 'twasn't an easy journey, but all that remains is to ring the bell. I only pray it works. That should do it, eh? My humblest thanks, sir. I swear I'll never shirk this sacred I'd fain reward you for your aid. Heaven knows you've earned it. But I fear times... Oh, perhaps you'd accept this key for your troubles. I happened upon it on our way here. I suppose it must unlock something on this battleground, though I confess I know not what. Still, surely it must be grand, as the key is of such ornate make.
A result to be proud of.
A job well done.
Our efforts have been rewarded.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
All together now! We attack as one!
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
I am well aware of this.
Formidable arisen. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find. Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Let me get that.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
Men and harpies! Take care that they don't poison you!
So the blacksmith ought to grant us some Griffenture in exchange for nutriarch. Shall we inform Miss Darren of this, Master? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Would you mind coming over here?
There must be some way to make it over there. But how to go about it? If we had a harpy snare smoke beacon, we could summon a harpy here.
My curative magics are at your disposal.
Wait right there.
Let
My magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements.
That's quite enough.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Do come again. Fancy a look at my wares?
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
We cannot break it from this side.
I understand.
Arisen! I knew you loved this. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. go again.
Fight. To arms!
Of course.
I've hold of the arm! Now, bring it down and let it take off your... I ask your aid. You seem to be having radar.
Might be not even range to our advantage.
Value. Over here, if you please.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Raleigh! Reinforcements have come to aid our foe!
You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire.
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Now that is a surprise.
I'll crush you if you keep that up.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. Seems my luck's
Come
run.
on, try me.
That's it!
Think you stand a chance? You're dead wrong.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as...
Engage!
That's what I like to do.
You're going to regret that.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
This looks like trouble. I did my best to match your skill, Master. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
There will be other opportunities.
My magics are yours to command, should you require the skills of a mage. Might I be of assistance? Sunset draws near.
We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight. Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. I cannot fault your prowess.
Focus. Battle continues.
Splendid. I'll save you.
Go where your help is needed.
Any tidings to share? I've a task for you. Listen here. You've my gratitude, sir.
Would you mind coming over here?
A colossal foe shall make for a momentous victory.
If we are to have any hope of felling it, we must discern its weakness.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Might we not use their range to our advantage?
Of course.
A flawless execution.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
I've got him hit! We'll have a hard time spitting his spell fluid at us now.
Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
Take care not to fall.
Careful now.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
True enough. I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Ice sting is yours to do. Another statue. Mayhap 'twill yield us all to view.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
We are under attack!
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? We need not words to show our intentions. The elves may come to trust us if we prove ourselves indeed.
The elves are a people worth befriending, if we can but find a way to soften their hearts.
Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair aveho. Sinde fir arenka.
Over here, if you please. We have reached out.
Have you found Gwefencha? A dwarven blacksmith has some? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye? You believe he will if I prepare an elf nutriarb? Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriarb is not very tasty. It is a pungent stew of, old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick paste. But I shall prepare it. If it has any chance of... Would you be willing to gather the... You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I need only the two. Bring them to me, and I will prepare nutriarb.
Rotten fish and apples. My stomach lurches at the very thought. But I suppose we ought to procure them all the same.
I quite agree.
El osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Angudu telpe.
The apples and fish we gathered have gone rotten, Master, judging by the smell. Shall we see them to Miss Doran? If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. We have what we need to deliver,
Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. I will prepare the dish. My people dwell in the mountains, so we are rarely able to dine on fish from the sea. This dish was first made by an elf with a craving for fish, when no fresh fish was to hand. These fish already stink of the sea. Left to rot, they turn even more pungent. Nutriarb is oft served at... I must endure. It is almost finished, thankfully. The stink is... It is ready, but it is so vile. I cannot... I fear the dwarven blacksmith will be angry, but I will trust in you. Come, let us await. I thank you. Here, my brother gave this to me. Might...
We need only bring this dish to the smithy. Are we to escort Miss Darren there, or use the ferrous stone she gave us?
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Pray, follow me. We're here, Master.
You're back! And who's that you've got with you? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Not quite what I imagined, if I'm honest. Well met.
Well met.
She's the one who's after this. Have you brought some of that?
Yes.
Marvelous. Right, follow me. Come on, you two. The cavern's...
Shall we follow Sir Sarah, Master? With any luck, we'll have pockets full of scale cinder before the day is done.
Of course.
But be sure to buy aught.
Open weather.
What a bother.
Right, here we are. Oi!
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that... You imbecile! You brought an elf here?
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought some...
A gift. For you.
Ah! What makes you think I'd be able to stomach your elf? I'm gonna go dispose of this. And I expect the elf to be gone when I return.
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, Accord?
Truly?
You'll have to be quick, mind. Brocker makes sure while you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition. Anyway, good luck. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment.
We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here.
If Ord feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Profitable endeavor.
None here.
This is generally used as a material.
We'd best leave it at that. Wouldn't want Bracker to espy you in here. Come on.
My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get? You've got so much. With this, the Arbor Heart will undoubtedly recover. For now, I must return, and I hope you will come visit us again. I should like you to see the Arbor Heart, and I must thank you as well, Sarah.
Not at all. 'Twas my pleasure. I'm sure Bracker'd say the same if he weren't.
Now the Arbor Heart is sure to recover.
No thanks needed. I was just glad to be of use. I hope the scale cinder sees that tree of hers flourish.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Methinks we've found all there is to discover here.
This is quite a quandary. What do you think you're doing here?
A customer then. That changes things.
Say, what's the difference between a sovereign and an arisen?
Can't put a price on quality.
Say, what's the difference between a sovereign and an arisen?